is met, then you have to destroy or delete that collected data. So it should be very periodic, very informative to the data subject, for what purpose, for what length of purpose, and what is the time period that you are holding or processing that data. That is very important aspect of data protection principles. And integrity and confidentiality obviously is the very part of data protection. And accountability of the data controller, whoever holds the process data or individual or personal data, then they are very responsible about their use, misuse, and any consequences because of data breach. There should be a remedy. Remedies should be judicial remedy, not only other remedies. Judicial remedies should be there, and this is the one of the very fundamental principle of data protection. So we talked about privacy and data protection, and whether these two concepts are equally used. Is the synonymous of privacy and data protection? In some extent, it seems like that we use privacy and data protection equally interchangeable. But privacy is more about an individual's part, and data protection is the extension of individuals' information converted into database and stored in extended form, and the protection of that data and database is the data protection. So though both them are related, privacy or an individual, but data protection is somehow extension of privacy at digital world and digital format of an individual information. Basically, individual information and health information, two kind of informations are considered as part of privacy, and these collected or developed form in quantified or digitized part, that is part of data protection. So based on these basic fundamentals of data protection, privacy and data protection, then I'm moving towards the major data protection laws trends in our part of world, South Asia, Indian subcontinent, or SAARC countries, we can also say. In SAARC region, in South Asian region or Indian subcontinent region, we don't have specific data protection act. That from very beginning, I'm emphasizing on that. Though there are various legislations, various constitutional provisions that could be interpreted in form of data protection or privacy, but as such, general data protection legislations are not in our part of jurisdiction. With this summary, I'm going to the specific legislative approach in particular jurisdiction. And at the beginning, in Afghanistan, there is no general data protection law, as I said, but certain constitutional protection as a privacy is protected under the this privacy principle. And also there is one penal code introduced in 2017, which protects, which is related with cybercrime, and it is protected of exchanging personal data beyond the scope of this code that is there. And in Bangladesh also, there is no that kind of general data protection law, but Bangladesh has into Digital Security Act in 2018, and this has certain protection of personal data, of exchange of personal data through electronic communications. And similarly, in Bhutan also, there is Information Communication and Media Act that has certain minimum provision of protection of communications in electronic, but they don't have general data protection regulations or legislation. And India, in India, you are more aware than myself. I hope in India also. Now there is one bill proposed, and which is already in wide discussion and discourse in India. So far,